Hey guys, how's it going? So I've done some Holy Paladin WeakAuras on request of a few people now. So I've done something quite simple, nice and compact. I didn't want too much overwhelming information like with a lot of my WeakAuras. I try to go for that more minimalistic, nice compact sort of look. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through where everything sort of sits in these WeakAuras so you guys can get up, get running, and get going. So on the left-hand side of my HUD here, what we actually have is Divine Shield, Divine Protection, and Lay on Hands. So that's tracking all the cooldowns of that one there. On the right hand side, we've got Blessing of Sacrifice, Blessing of Protection, and Blessing of Freedom. So that's tracked on the right hand side. Now, those are originally going to be in the cooldown bar below the HUD, but it just blew out the cooldown bar too much, so I decided to make them a little more compact. So realistically, if you didn't want to use that bar, you don't have to. So the other things that you notice on the HUD is the blue bar up the top, and that blue bar up the top is for Aura Mastery. So when Aura Mastery is up and ready, we have a full blue bar. When we're using it, the blue bar starts to drain, and then once it's been completed and the aura is done, we start to see the grey bar to bring it all back up. Now underneath we have a yellow bar, and what that yellow bar is for Avenging Wrath. So if I use it, we're going to notice that the bar is slowly ticking down here. Now the rest of the icons in my HUD, we have Holy Shock, Light of Dawn. Now those will glow with Divine Purpose. Then in the middle we have Tears Deliverance. So with that one there, um, if you use the spell with your artifact weapon, you notice we have a little bar that appears at the bottom, and that little bar is indicating the duration of that buff on yourself. So, how much healing you can output, just a bit of an indication. Now, with Judgment, I actually included a similar bar with that as well, and that's the Ilterendes, which is the legendary ring. That one needed to be tracked, so that's popped in there. And then finally, we have Holy Prism on the right. Now, Holy Prism will interact and change when you choose Holy Avenger and be grayed out when you choose Divine Purpose. Now, with Divine Purpose and the interaction of Light of Dawn and Holy Shock, if it procs, apologize if it doesn't. No. Yes, so we have the duration of the Divine Purpose buff there. So that's ticking down, ticking down. If I let it expire, we can't use it. But if I hit it again, it's just going to go straight back to the Light of Dawn cooldown. So that's the same way that the Holy Shock one works as well. Underneath, we have the cooldown bar itself. So that actually interacts and changes with the talents too. So that one will specifically, like Light's Hammer will change into Bestow Faith. Beacon of Faith will go to Beacon of Virtue down there. What else would change? Rule of Law instead of Cavalier. Everything like that. So all the talents are covered down the bottom there. We've also got Crusader Strike and Consecration as well, and also got Dispel and Hammer of Justice, which is something, I mean, probably more useful in things like Mythic Plus Hammer of Justice, but still there anyway to track. As I said, you don't have to use this particular cooldown bar at the bottom if you don't want to. So yeah, it just tracks all those cooldowns. Now, the only other thing in this HUD that you probably can't see, there's two things actually. There's another WeakAuras set, and there's also the tracking of beacons. So if your tank dies or someone who has beacon on them dies, it will let you know that you don't have a beacon out. Now, this doesn't appear at the moment because I've set it to only appear instances, battlegrounds, arenas, like things that you're actually going to use it, because you don't want to see a bouncing great big icon or text on your screen all the time when you're just chilling in a city. So essentially what that looks like is these two here. So obviously two of them, if you haven't got your two beacons out, there's one for light and faith. They're two different colors just to differentiate them. So I've made them similar to the colors that the actual icon are. So that's there. That'll let you know if your beacons are down. And then to the left here, we've got my procs and buffs WeakAura set, which is in the compilation in the links below as well. Now, this is just tracking your neck enchants, your potions. It will also track the trinkets. So I've got trinkets for Emerald Nightmare in there. I've got trinkets for the General Dungeon trinkets as well. I've also got Dark Moon trinkets in there and BOE trinkets. So if there's anything missing or anything you want to improve, please feel free to get in contact with me. I'm on Discord. I've got the links all in the Wago website as well. There is one last thing. I believe it's Power of the Silver Hand. It's a talent that it's a golden trait. I've seen a few people track this. I sort of got a general consensus about this from the Paladin community, and some people said yes, some people said no. A lot of people sort of ran with, hey, it's a nice bonus. So at this present point in time, I haven't chosen to track it since I would have to write some custom lure code. If you are interested in seeing something like that tracked, I can integrate it into this HUD. Just need to let me know. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video, for the explanation of these weak auras, and catch you later.